What's up, you guys? This is your girl, the Mad Queen 88. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, be sure to drop a like on this video and sub to get more State of Decay and State of Decay 2 content. But on this video, I want to talk about the gameplay that was released for State of Decay 2 on IGN. 25 minutes of 4-player co-op multiplayer for the first time ever, finally released for the public to see. And I just want to talk about what I saw. Let's get into some improvements on the first game that are displayed here in State of Decay 2, and then we'll also get into some brand new features that were not in State of Decay but are now here and available for us to play in State of Decay 2. Stay tuned. First improvement I want to talk about is the graphics. Overall, just the scenery, how you can see into the distance further than the original State of Decay. It just looks a lot cleaner and a lot crisp. So they definitely amped it up with the graphics. I believe they're using the Unreal Engine as opposed to whatever they were using for the first State of Decay. So State of Decay 2 is definitely a different animal graphically. There's even a lot of differences when it comes to night and day. They really made sure to make nighttime, like it's for real night. Like you can't see your hand in front of your face, which makes sense. You're in a rural area, as they stated. There shouldn't be that much light, so they definitely took that into account and tried to make the graphics as realistic but still staying true to the style of graphics that they had in State of Decay. The second thing I noticed that was super improved was the combat. I saw a lot of different power moves. You're able to just sling a zombie right over your shoulder and drop them on the ground. You can choke them out, break their neck. So they definitely improved on the melee combat for sure. You still have the ability to wield a sharp or blunt object, so you can just knock a bunch of zombies out, cut their heads off, limbs off, all that good stuff, just like the first State of Decay, but very much improved. I felt like the aiming of firearms looks a lot better. I know there's still a mechanic that allows you to improve one of your playable characters' aiming and weapon handling, so that in itself is something you have to level up. But overall, just what I'm seeing from this gameplay, it looks like aiming a gun is a lot better, a lot more improved than the original State of Decay. And of course, one improvement that I noticed was the diversity in the way different zombies look, and different playable survivors look. There's a lot more skin tones, a lot more different clothing variations. There's a lot more different scary looking zombies, different color eyes. With the introduction of the blood plague zombies, they look really weird and different. So there's a lot of diversity in the character design for the zombies and the survivors. And I like that. That's an improvement right there. I really appreciate it. I feel like the first State of Decay was very diverse in itself. You didn't really get another survivor that was exactly the same as the survivor you had previously, but they amped that up and made sure to make that a pinnacle of improvement. And that's one of the first things they started releasing screenshots of, as I recall. They were dropping a bunch of images of different skins and clothes and facial features for the characters and for the zombies. So they definitely made sure to show that this is a definite improvement as far as character design. Those are my improvements that I noticed off the bat from this 25 minutes of gameplay. Let's get into the let's get into the new stuff, y'all. That's what we're here. That's the reason you make a sequel to a game, so you can add some new shit that you were hoping to put in the first one. So Undead Labs definitely made sure to add some new stuff to keep this game interesting, so it's very similar and unique, just like the first State of Decay, but adding some new stuff for the new people to enjoy, as well as people that played the first game to enjoy. While they didn't really go into depth about this system, there is hints that there will be a crafting system, especially when it comes to a certain disease that we'll get into later, that will be a problem for your community. So you'll have to craft cures for this disease. So I'm assuming you'll also be able to craft other items as well. Crafting was something that wasn't necessarily a true feature in the first State of Decay. You did have the ability to have a workshop where you can create silencers for your firearms, as well as Molotovs and other items that you can use in combat, but it wasn't a true crafting system. You didn't get to pick and choose what you're putting into the item you're making. You just had the ability to make these few simple items, which worked. It was definitely a big help to have silencers and Molotovs and being able to repair melee weapons. But there is hints that there is a definitely deeper crafting system in State of Decay 2. So that will be a brand new thing that I'm excited to add in addition to the great base building system. So yes, Undead Labs, please bring that crafting system. We ready for it. We ready. Another brand new feature that is being added to State of Decay 2 is the Blood Plague. They take us on an adventure in this 25 minutes of gameplay where they are hunting down what is called plague hearts. They're these big, creepy alien masses of blood and rib cages and zombie parts. Like it's super gross, as you guys can see. It's disgusting. But these plague hearts create some sort of toxin in the air. It lures more zombies in, and it makes zombies with the blood plague come out in droves. So you have to go in and destroy this plague heart to secure this area, to get all these plague zombies out of the area to keep your community safe. It's definitely added on to a feature that was very dangerous in the original State of Decay. In the original State of Decay, you had what were called infestations, where they were full of 2 or more special zombies and a horde of regular zombies that you had to take care of. Situations like this had the opportunity to be very dangerous for your playable survivor and whoever else is with you, accompanying you on this mission to clear this infestation. While State of Decay 2 will still have these regular infestations similar to State of Decay, the first one, State of Decay 2 has these blood plague instances where you have to go in and destroy this plague heart, and it's not easy. You definitely need to call your crew to come in and help you out to destroy this thing. And the benefit of destroying the blood plague heart is that you get the item you need to craft the cure for the blood plague. This is a definite new feature that I'm very excited to hear more about. We did know that there was going to be a new disease called the blood plague that can be potentially very lethal to your community, but I was thinking it was more going to be like the black fever or whatever it was called in the first State of Decay, where someone in your community can get sick and they can die from this disease. This is a lot different, and they even show that one of your homies that is with you can get bit, infected, and die from the blood plague, and then come back as a plague zombie, and they trying to kill you, fam. This is ridiculous. Do you see this? So the blood plague is super dope, and the plague hearts and all that stuff that's accompanied with it is a super cool and super new feature that I'm excited to get my hands on. And the last brand new improvement is pretty much the elephant in the room. You see it all throughout State of Decay 2 and this 25-minute playthrough of State of Decay 2. The multiplayer online co-op. It's beautiful. Look how they're interacting. They're grabbing zombies by the neck for each other, and the other team member is coming in and slapping the zombie upside the head. It's beautiful. It's true co-op. It doesn't seem to be any friendly fire, even in regards to throwing like a Molotov or a grenade. There is pushback. You can be pushed back by that explosion that a teammate delivers, but I don't believe there's any pain. I don't think it takes down any health points or anything like that. So this is no friendly fire. It's definitely you and your squad up against the zombies and the world around you. So it's beautiful. It's wonderfully executed. It looks so cool, and I can't wait to get my crew together so we can take on this zombie apocalypse. Anyways, you guys, I am your girl, the Mad Queen 88, and I am so happy to bring y'all some information about this 25 minutes of multiplayer co-op gameplay from IGN. I was so excited to see this. if you want to see more coverage, they're going to be releasing more information. So I want to try to drop more videos like this as we get more information and more gameplay. So definitely be sure to stick around to this channel. If you're new here, give me a sub, and if you like this coverage of State of Decay 2, give me a thumbs up on this video. Anyways, y'all, I'm your girl, the Mac Queen 88. Peace out.